What's going on, guys? Back again with another one, talking about health, wealth, happiness, success, getting money, getting rich, being successful, working out. Hopefully y'all guys are getting it in, man. I'm almost 40 years old. Don't let me beat you. No steroids, no HRT, no GLP-1, no nothing. Just hard work, time, consistency, dedication, and a lot of creatine. Creatine will get you right. Check out the studies on creatine, man. Not only for your health, but for your mind as well. Not only for growing muscle, but anyways, today I wanted to talk about, how to create the perfect life, how to create the winner's life, how to create your own personal winner's life, right? Being in America, we've just been conditioned to chase stuff, chase a better house, a bigger car, or a better car, chase watches, Rolex. Let's get, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's see if we can't get into a Datejust, a $10,000, $15,000 watch. Like, those are the signs of success. But the real signs of success are your time freedom. Freedom to do what you want, when you want, with who you want, for as long as you want. That's the ultimate freedom. And, when it comes to creating this life, you have to really sit down with yourself, right? Sit down with yourself and ask yourself questions. Hey, what do I want out of life? What does that look like? And then start looking to look to see who has that life already, right? So you can follow in their footsteps. What would you be doing with your life if you didn't have to work that job that you're working? Now, we all got to work. Work is good, but the type of work everybody's doing that's the soul-sucking work. We're all here, to experience life, to create an experience. That's what humans are here to do, right? We create families, we create kids, and we experience life. And we should all be helping each other while we're here doing that. So how do you become more valuable to, your fellow human beings? Where can you fit in and to provide value for others? Like, that's all it's about. And when you understand what you like to do, where you understand where, you can become valuable to other human beings, that's when work no longer feels like work. And then you can start chasing things that really matter in life, like your health, family, better relationships, better friendships, doing things that you like. I like coming to the gym. I like working out. I like being in nature. I like being around good people who are trying to better themselves. I like reading, and those are the true measurements of a successful life, a wealthy life. And it doesn't have to come attached to a dollar value. Now, again, I talk a lot about money on this channel. I know a lot about money. I've studied it for a long time. Oh my God. And, I understand, and a lot of people don't understand, that the whole net worth, that is a BS number, right? The whole net worth, my net worth is $1 million. I'm worth $2 million, $3 million. I own 4 houses at $500,000 a piece, so my net worth is $2 million. That number is BS. It doesn't really mean anything, right? If you don't have access to the capital, it's just a made up number in the figment of your imagination, which makes you feel good, right? But the true measurement of success, the true measurement of wealth is, your time freedom. Are you doing what you want to do? Are you living the life that you ultimately want to live with the people that you want to live it with? And so, again, you have to take into account your own life, right? What does that look like? It's not watches, it's not cars, it's not houses, it's not even a net worth number, right? Like, oh, my life will be great when I'm worth $5 million or when I'm worth $1 million, and I can sit there and say that I'm a millionaire. It will feel nice in your head, right? Sitting there being like, yo, I'm really a millionaire. But the true success is doing what you want when you want. Like, it doesn't matter if you own 4 houses, and which are all worth $500 a piece, and your net worth is $2 million if you still have to go to a soul-sucking job, and you have to be away from your children, and you have to be away from your wife, and you can't have fun until the weekends. So you need to take into account what you like to do, right? What type of life you would like to live, and how can you serve other human beings? Like, that's where we really find a lot of joy and it feels good when we're helping other human beings in the way that we want to help them. That's when it no longer feels like work. So how can we do that? How can we get paid from that? How can we, we provide value, we put energy out into the world, and then we receive energy, which is money, on the way back. And I really feel like, and I've had to do this a lot with myself, because I was chasing that imaginary number as well, but I'm starting to really look at my life and be like, am I living the life I want to live? And once you get into that frequency, that is when you feel the most wealthy, right? When you can just wake up and do what you want, and you're doing what you love, and you just wake up excited every day to chase your goals, to chase your passions, to help other people, and to spend your time doing the things that you want to do, working out, eating right, spending time with your family, reading a nice book on the beach. Just that is the true measurement of success and wealth. It's not a car, it's not a house, it's not a chain or a watch. It's it's not an imaginary number. It is creating the life that you ultimately just want to be in every day, right? When you understand, I'm gonna get a little woo-woo now, but when you understand that we're all just energy beings. We're all just a frequency. And when you can get onto the frequency, you can ride the wave of your ultimate life, whatever that is, because it's going to be different for everybody. But when you can get onto that frequency and you can ride that wave like a surfer, you wake up every day excited. It kills me and it pains me to see people on Sunday nights like, oh my God, I'll be scrolling through my little Instagram feed and I'll be watching friends. Oh man, tomorrow's Monday. I don't want to get up and go to work. But man, when you can get onto the frequency of your perfect life, whatever that may be, you wake up on Monday excited. You wake up on Tuesday excited. Every day, you just love it. You're waking up feeling like glad and great that you're alive. Another day to do what you love to do, to help who you love to help, to help other humans, to just live your best life. Again, it's not tied to stuff. It's not tied to materialism. It's not tied to an ultimate number. Yeah, we need money to live and survive and pay bills and eat. But when you can live your ultimate life, again, if you don't understand, money flows. So if you can have the right amount of money flowing into you to be able to live whatever lifestyle you want to live, like, you won the game. So it's not when I get to $1 million, I'm going to feel great and then I'll live my perfect life. Like, no, you can get into that frequency today, but it requires you to sit back with yourself, figure out what you like to do, how you can provide value to other humans, and that is when you can get on the frequency of every day taking a step little by little, going in the direction of the life you want to see. Like, what is your perfect life? And just start doing those things little by little today. Hey, I like reading books. Okay, I don't have that much time. Let me get in a chapter a day, or let me get in a chapter before I go to bed at night. Let me start working towards doing what I like to do. I like going to the beach. I like reading. I like working out. And as soon as you start doing these things consistently, and then if you can tap into how you want to serve other human beings, that is when it all clicks. And then you just wake up one day and you're like, wow, I love my life. I'm helping the people I want to help. I'm doing what I love to do. I'm waking up and I get to hit the gym, or I get to read books, or I get to go to the beach, or, whatever that is to you, that is your perfect life. And when you can get on that frequency, you wake up every day excited. You wake up doing what you love to do. And that is, I think, the true ultimate form of wealth. It's not an imaginary net worth number. It's not another car. It's not a bigger house. It's not more stuff. It is creating the life that you ultimately love waking up to every day. So yeah, man, I just wanted to come on here, just got this workout in, and figured I'd just, kick it with you guys for a little bit and share some of my thoughts on how to create the perfect life, because I feel like I am tapping into that frequency. I feel like I'm touching it. I'm finally, like I said, when you're surfing, I feel like I'm finally, when you come up off the surfboard and you're standing up on it for the first time and you start riding that wave, and I feel like I'm really riding that wave right now. Like, I'm helping people out. I'm doing what I love to do. I'm waking up every day excited to just do life. And it happened before I hit that ultimate number. It happened before I got my dream car, so to speak, before I'm living in the dream house and the dream stuff. Like, I'm living my life every day the way I want to live it. And I feel great. And I feel like if everybody else can, understand this information and start working towards creating the life that they want to live, then you can get into that frequency of your perfect life, whatever that may be, before you get that car, before you get an imaginary net worth number. You can ride that wave of a perfect life right now, today, if you want to. So yeah, man, I'm going to go ahead and leave that one there. Go ahead and hit a like and subscribe. I'll catch all you beautiful people later. Peace.